Say, what's cracking, YouTube? It's your boy 16 of Life, and I'm back like I'm on a parole violation. You're down! Now, for those of y'all that's new to my page, in 1994, I got arrested. I was eventually sentenced to 16 years plus life, and I served 24 years straight in the California prison system. During those times, I accumulated some good stories. I'm going to share one with y'all today. If you happen to like this story, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, hit that notification bell. That way, anytime I drop a story, you will be notified and you can hop on it whenever you're ready. Also, I rap. Don't get it twisted. The flow is nothing like Kurtis Blow. Go to my YouTube playlist, stroll down the gas stations, and you can find some of my music there. Also, check my YouTube playlist for different stories that you may find on different topics, and you're definitely going to find something that you enjoy. Now, let's hop into this story right here. Now, as you see in the title, this is one of my Montana stories. Before I actually went to prison, I was going to Billings, Montana. I started going out there in 1989. I was out there hustling, selling dope, and a lot of times when I tell people that I was in Billings, one of the first reactions that I get is, well, damn, I didn't even know it was black people out there. Actually, it was a decent amount. And they had two colleges out there. And sometimes some of these black people would get scholarships, either football, basketball, or baseball, to one of these colleges. And sometimes after they would finish going to college, they would wind up staying out there, which is actually how I ended up out there. I had an uncle who had got a football scholarship out there. Anyway, so at this time, like I say, I had been in Montana maybe about 2 years. And so we ended up getting into a small little brawl at this club by the name of Dudley's. So also, I failed to mention, you had a lot of pimps out there in Montana. You know, you had pimps from Chicago, Oakland, Rockford, Illinois, Seattle, a little bit of everywhere, you know. And so by me out there hustling, selling dope, I became acquainted with a lot of these dudes. And, you know, we had become, you know, pretty much friends and stuff or whatever. So we happened to go to a club one night. Now, the name of this club is Dudley's. Well, actually, it's more like a bar with a club inside, you know. And Dudley's was, it was more like a country bar. But on Wednesdays, they would play hip hop music and stuff like that. And so you'd have the college crowd go down there, you know, and some of us guys who was out there hustling and stuff like that, we'd fall up in there and, you know, kick it and chill, have some drinks, whatever, hit the dance floor, play some pool, things like that. So on this particular Wednesday, you know, we fall up in the club, and we happen to know a couple of Mexican dudes, not any gangbangers and stuff like that, just some dudes who we play basketball with at this park by the name of South Park. Now, I definitely remember one of the dudes was this tall dude by the name of Jason. Most of the time when Jason would be out, he would have his buddies Rico and stuff with him. So I believe they were there, but I definitely remember it was Jason. Now, Jason, we looked up, and Jason was in a verbal altercation with this group of white dudes, maybe about 9 or 10 college white dudes. So we go over there to support them. Some type of way, the altercation ends up going outside, and so we go outside. Now, once we get outside, a friend of mine by the name of Bird, who was from Rockford, Illinois, I've mentioned his brother a couple times in some of my pimp stories when I'm talking about Montana. He had a brother by the name of Ice Cream. Bird gets into it with this big old white college player dude, man. This dude is probably about 6'4", maybe about 250 pounds. Come to find out later on, he was only 19 years old. Bird was probably like 5'10", 170, probably in his mid-20s, somewhere around there. And so once we go outside, and a little backstory on the white dude was one of them guys, he'd go to the bar, he'd get drunk, he'd get into it with people. Unbeknownst to me, the week earlier, he had got into a little scuffle with my cousin. My cousin was like 5'9", 170. They got into it in probably 165. But anyway, they get into it, a little tussle. He snatched my cousin James by the head and pulled some of his dreads out. My cousin James had long dreadlocks. So anyway, we go outside. We go outside with the idea that we're backing Jason and his buddies. Once we got outside, some type of way, Jason and him disappeared, and now it's us against the college dudes. So my buddy Bird, he gets into this altercation with this big old giant white dude. So they're out there, they're standing outside. I remember the big white dude told him, "Hey, go ahead and hit me, man. Hit me right here, hit me right here." He's holding his chin out, telling Bird, "Hit me right here, hit me right here." So boom, Bird fired on him. Once Bird fired on the big white dude, the white dude said, "Yeah, right in my pretty face." Then he rushed Bird, grabbed Bird. They go to tussling. Now, he's having his way with Bird. He's slamming Bird here. He's slamming Bird there. He busting Bird up. So I said, man, I got to go over there and do something. So I run over there. Boop, boop. I get a couple punches in. Now, the punches really don't affect dude. Once I get a couple punches in, some of his buddies rush me. So we go to fighting and stuff. And so it's like now it's like a big brawl. Everybody is just out there going at it and stuff. Everybody is going at it. So the brawl spills from in front of the club all the way out into the parking lot. So now we out in the parking lot where the cars is parked. We happen to be standing by my car. I was in I had a white Cadillac at the time. So I'm arguing with this big old giant white guy or whatever. So we arguing. Now, this dude is so big, to keep it 100, I don't want to physically tussle with this big old dude. Because like I said, he just didn't told Bird, hit me right here in the face, and it didn't affect me whatsoever, right? So we arguing and stuff. So I tell myself, okay, I'm supposed to pop the trunk and get something out the trunk and go upside his head. So now as I open my car door and lean in to hit the little lever to make my trunk pop, I don't know if he thought that I was reaching for something or whatever, but he runs over there full speed and gives me like a big Hulk Hogan knee to the ribs, knocks all the air out of me damn near. You know, that shit hurt like hell. So now I get so mad, I just turn around and run up on him and bam, I hit him right in the chin. To my surprise and to the surprise of everybody in the crowd, the dude drops to the ground. Everybody goes, whoa, whoa. You know, now as soon as he dropped to the ground, another one of his buddies blind rushed me from the side. Boom, knocked me down, tackled me to the ground. You know, he just going crazy, throwing these wild punches on me and stuff. So my buddy Clarence, who was from Oakland, he runs over there and boom, he knocked the white dude up off me. Now they go to tussling. I jump up, I pop him. You know, everybody just fighting and stuff. It's just like a big old fight. You know, everybody's fighting and squabbing. Beep, boop, pop, pop. Everywhere you look up, it's just people going at it and stuff. So now everybody's starting to break up. Everybody's starting to, go their separate ways. We talking stuff back and forth. Now it's a lot of white people coming up to me saying, "Good hit, man, good hit." Now, the way I take it, that they was congratulating me, that a lot of them didn't like this guy. I even remember some white girl, she came up to me. She said, "Oh, that's a good hit. You hit hard." She's patting me all on the back and stuff, right? So now as we're walking, everybody's going to their cars and stuff. All of a sudden, the white dude that I knocked down, he yells, "Hey, where's that dude that hit me? Where's that dude that hit me?" So now, he's yelling this out in the parking lot. So of course I gotta act like I'm big and I'm bad and stuff. So I say, "I'm right here. What's up?" He said, "Come on out here. Come out here. You knocked me down. Come on." So now he's calling me out to a fight. Now, to keep it 100 with y'all, I don't want to tussle with this big old white dude. This is a big old giant white dude, right? But now, like I say, he making this announcement in front of everybody. I can't seem like I'm no punk. So I say, "What's up? Ain't nobody scared of your big ass. What's up?" So now I walk toward him, and I could tell he's still a little groggy. I can see it all in his eyes. So he's looking at me, right? I never forget the look. He's looking at me like, "Damn, this is the dude that knocked me out? This little dude?" So like I said, I don't want to tussle with him. So I'm like, "What's up? What's up?" So now I'm dancing, I'm doing my thing, but I'm really, like I said, I'm not trying to get too close to this dude. So he's like, "Come on, come on." So now I'm out there. Now, the more we just stand there, not making any contact with each other, I can see this dude's head is becoming clearer and clearer. He's getting more now. He's getting confident, because when he first said, "Hey, where's that dude that knocked me out?" it seemed like he was shocked that somebody had knocked him down. But now as he see me, as we standing out there, at night dancing around or whatever, his head is getting clearer and clearer and he's getting confident. So now I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm standing around here too long. Somebody gonna think I'm bullshitting, which I really was, because I ain't trying to, squab with this big old dude. So now I go close to him, I jab at him, but I'm just trying to make it look good. I'm not trying to get nowhere close to this big dude. I'm like, "What's up? What's up?" So all of a sudden, when I step back, I see Bird just fly out of the corner. Bird come out of the corner and just wham! It looked like Bird hit him in the face, is what it looked like. Blood just gush and go everywhere. He grabbed his nose. He go to holler, I mean, there's blood pouring instantly. His whole shirt is just full of blood. So I'm thinking like, damn, what the hell didn't happen? So now everybody is getting up out of there. His buddies is coming over. They grab the dude. They take him to a car, get him up out of there. Come to find out, Bird had picked up a Jack Daniels bottle that was already broken with just the neck. And he came and hit old boy in the face with it and literally cut the dude's nose off. Later on, I seen in the paper that they had to fly the dude down to Salt Lake City to a plastic surgeon specialist to have his nose reattached. And that's when I learned that the dude was 19 years old. He shouldn't have even been in the bar. So eventually, the cops come. They take Bird, send him to jail, charge him with all type of malicious assaults and everything. So now I'm going down there. I'm trying to bond him out, but I don't know his real name, So about 2 or 3 weeks later, once he finally gets out, we go to talking about the situation. And he told me, yeah, Chili. He said, man, I had to come back and redeem myself, Chili. I ain't never ran from no white boy. So what he told me is once they went to tussling out there and I ran over there and threw my little first 2 punches at the first initial fight, he said the white dude grabbed him, was slamming him all on the truck and stuff, kneeing him in the stomach, probably pretty much the same way he had ran and gave me that knee or whatever. And Bird said eventually, either the white dude turned him loose or he got loose, he took off running. He had to, run a few feet to get his bearings and to get away from this big old white dude, man. He said the white dude was big and strong and he had to get away from him. And he said, Chili, I was embarrassed, man. I ain't never ran from no white boy. I had to come back and redeem myself. So that's when he went and found the Jack Daniels bottle, came over there, stabbed the dude in the nose and knocked half his nose up off his face. So I don't quite exactly remember what ended up happening to Bird legally after he got out of the county jail for those first 2 or 3 weeks or whatever. But eventually, of course, he got the situation resolved, man. Now I speak to Bird all the time. Just got off the phone with him not too long ago, actually. Bird is back living in Rockford, Illinois, and he's working with a group known as 100 Strong. It's an organization that gives back to the community. It helps the kids. And you might know him out there as either Danny or Coach Worley. But anyway, that's the story right there, man. My buddy told me he had never ran from a white dude. He felt embarrassed and he had to come back and redeem himself. Anyway, you already know what it is. It's your boy 16 to life. Resume normal program.